In this training video, I'm going to teach you how to determine the median home price in REIPro so you're not wasting money marketing in the wrong areas. Now, why is this important? Well, there are several reasons why real estate investors need to understand this number, but let's review a couple of the most important ones. Number one, the median home price helps an investor determine where their target audience is. In every market, we must understand what the average sold price is in order to determine where our target areas are. If you're wholesaling, as an example, the majority of these deals will be in the middle to lower price neighborhoods. If you're working lease option strategy, you may be working in the middle to upper price neighborhoods. This is where I made a huge mistake when I got started. I was wholesaling, but looking in the upper price neighborhoods. No wonder it took me several months to find my first deal. Number two, you'll be able to see the trends of what's happening by looking at the history of what's already happened. No matter if the prices are going up or down, it will be a gradual change month to month. This allows an investor time to see it and take action accordingly. Now, let me show you how to do this in REIPro. So now I'm in REIPro. So here on the dashboard, you can see these two graphs here. So the first graph is the number of home sales, and then we have the median price. So this is what we're talking about. What is the average home price sold? Not asking price, sold price. And I've got Houston, Texas. Clicked here. You can also manage different locations here. As you can see, I also have Philadelphia, and as soon as I click on that, you can start to see these different changes. So it's given me an idea of what's going on in these different areas. So I encourage you to jump in, start adding some areas that you're looking to invest so you can understand where that middle price point is going to be. And that way, if you're in that Houston market and you say 288,000 is the average sold price, if you're in neighborhoods that are 5, 6, 700,000, that's going to be that upper price point. You generally wouldn't necessarily go look for a distressed 2-bedroom, 1-bath in those neighborhoods. You would be in prices below. So this is very important to see these trends as well. So as you can see, it's pretty consistent. Real estate is always going to go up and down. That's just what real estate is. But this trend is going to help me predict what's going on. So if I look at, if I go back to just January of this year, I see a sudden increase in February. It kind of flattened out in March, another increase, and then another increase. So the price, the average cost is going up. I'm also going to reflect that back to the number of home sales. So even back here, and let's start in January, where the number of home sales went down, the average cost went actually, if we go back to that January number, kind of dipped down a little bit, but then you start to see it slowly increase. So I really want to pay attention to this median home price. Now, if you want to add in different areas, I'll only click on Philadelphia. You can see the numbers change here. But now if I go to just a county here in Georgia, you can see the number of home sales. This is for the entire county, keep in mind. The average sold price or average price here is $429. You can see how consistent. You can always see it jumping up and down. But then if I go to a city or a town that's within this county, you're going to see some different numbers as well. So encourage you to put in your area or multiple different areas that you want to focus on to help you understand where your target audience is going to be. If you're going to be wholesaling, you need to be in that middle to lower price. If you're in that lease options, creative finance, you may be in the middle to upper price. So when you start looking at neighborhoods, I want to see, okay, are the prices below this average or is it above that average? It's really going to speed up the process. Now, let me give you a general rule of thumb. When I see prices go down, I buy. When I see prices go up, I sell and control real estate with lease options and seller financing. Now, although you should be working all strategies all the time, this is a general rule of thumb which has helped me in the past, especially in the early 2000s where the prices started to double and triple. Then we hit the foreclosure market a few years later. And even through the most recent pandemic, believe it or not, but home sales were up more than the previous 5 years. Hope this training video helps, and please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.